Hello, this video from CalculationCrunchers.com will run through a quick demonstration of the Debt Buster Pro debt management software. Looking at the actual program itself, you'll notice down here at the bottom of the screen that we have our navigation tabs. Navigation tabs allow us quick, easy access to all areas of the program. You may also notice that we're currently on the Welcome screen, the Welcome, License, and Instruction screen. This screen contains your introduction area. Underneath that, the license agreement and license for use. And then below that is the instruction area, giving you your instructions for the program. Upon first use of the program, after agreeing to the license agreement and license for use, the purchaser is going to want to go ahead and put their name in right there, and then continue on to the initial setup area where you can start inputting your debts. Now you see here, for the purposes of this video, I've gone ahead and shrank down the screen a little bit so it all fits, and I've input several fake debts so that we can create a debt payoff solution scenario. And even though the date right now as I make this video, it's April of 2008, even though that's the current date, I have input the date as February 1st, 2008, so that once we get to the payoff schedule, you can see what the program, what it looks like a few months into the program and as you're going on with your payoff scenario. So the debts that I have input here, I've also input their initial balances, their balances as of the date that I put these in, current minimum payments that are due monthly, and the interest rates that they're charging. And up here at the top for my payoff strategy, there's several different methods that people choose to attack their bills and make their payoff scenario. I'm going to go ahead with low balance first. Now let me interrupt here for a second and remind the users, or remind everybody watching, that the user only enters information in the light green shaded fields throughout the program. If there's fields that are not shaded light green, they calculate automatically by themselves. So as I've said, I've chosen the lowest balance first payoff strategy. We'll go more into that in a second. And my current minimum monthly payments add up to $1,297, and I've committed to sending $1,297. I'm not sending any extra money to my bills. I'm sending the exact amount that the minimum payments add up to right now. Now, as I said, I've chosen the low balance first payoff strategy, and it's pretty much as it sounds. The program prioritizes the debts in the order of balance. The low balances get paid off first, followed by the next lowest, followed by the next lowest, etc., until all the debts are paid off. This strategy and the high interest rate first strategies are the two most popular strategies, but for right now we're going through the low balance first strategy. So with that strategy chosen, you look down here at the bottom of the screen and you see the program has organized the debts in the order of their priority, and it has shown what dates they will be paid off according to this plan, and how many months it is from the beginning until the end when they are paid off. Now if we head over to the payoff schedule, the program provides a wealth of information ranging from the amount of total interest that we will pay throughout the term of the payoff plan, according to your payoff strategy that we've chosen, the lowest balance first, to the final date that the payoff is expected to occur, to the amount that you are to send to each creditor throughout the payoff term. Now what happens here is I've committed to sending $1,297 a month right now, okay, and that is how much my minimum payments all add up to. Eventually one of these accounts is going to get paid off, and as I scroll down I see that a couple of them start to get paid off at about the same time. Well, even though they get paid off, I am still sending the same amount of money each month, $1,297, to knock out these debts as quick as possible. So each month, all of these monthly payments add up to $1,297 until this plan is paid in full. And you'll see here that a snowball amount begins to occur once some of the debts are paid off. That's because this is the extra amount that is now allowed because of some of the debts that have been paid off, and this amount is distributed among the remaining debts according to the priority that was selected with your payoff strategy in the beginning. So we'll see that using this strategy, the final debt is paid off in October of 2012. The total interest paid to the creditors over this time period is $16,128. If we go back and we choose the highest interest first scenario, it's paid off, final debt is paid off October of 2012, and the total interest paid is $16,110.26. So it's not very different. So a lot of people will go ahead and choose the low balance first method because it's a bit of a psychological effect in seeing the smaller debts get paid off a little bit at a time, and you actually see that you're making headway. But if you're looking for the absolute best savings, interest-wise, you're going to want to choose the highest interest rate first payoff strategy. Now, just for comparisons here, you can go ahead and take a look at what the scenario would be if we just sent the current minimum monthly payments until the debts were paid off, and we didn't do that snowball effect. Once a debt's paid off, we simply continue paying the minimum payments to each of the other debts until they were all paid off. And as you can see, that's where everybody gets stuck in the credit card crunch. The debts would not be paid off until sometime after February of 2038. And it doesn't tell you when after February 2038 because my program here only calculates 30 years. If it's not paid off in 30 years, you need to choose another payoff strategy. And it also shows that in that amount of time, over that time frame, the total interest paid is $49,273 as compared to the $16,000 with the other two scenarios. And also up here we have the preferred order. You can choose a preferred order, opens up this column, and you can number the debts according to how you would like them to be paid off. You can rank them highest to be paid off first, or you can rank them lowest to be paid off first. And you number them as you choose for your preferred payoff order. And just to give you an idea here, if I put this back on lowest balance first, and I put in, say, an extra $50, I'll put in an extra $53, I'll make it $13.50 that I send monthly. It makes a huge difference in payoff time, even just $50 to pay off these debts. Even the littlest amount of money, such as $50, they're paid off much quicker. And also, one thing I'll point out is that each month as it goes by, your current month due is highlighted, as shown here. And then there's also an extra column here where let's say you're going to make you get an extra $500 coming in from your tax refund, and you'd like to send it to the debts. The program will prioritize that amount that you give extra and tell you how much to send to which creditor to stay with your plan. And that concludes this demonstration of the DebtBuster Pro debt management software. This program has helped many people to get out of debt, and it can help you too. For more information and other great programs, please visit CalculationCrunchers.com, and good luck with your debt payoff solution.